Morning. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. The last video you've seen, I've been working on trying to get this semi up and going. I think I may have found the problem. I'm hoping I found the problem, but when I was editing the last video last night, the wife was sitting there talking to me as we were just kind of chit-chatting, and I was telling her how I was really struggling on this thing, and I didn't film a whole lot of it because of all the cuss words, and I've just been really angry. She said, she looked at me and she goes, maybe that's your next video. Put the child warning on there, and because people like to see the real me. So I got thinking about it, and I'm gonna do that. This video is going to be the real me struggling, fixing this thing, cuss words, rants, raving, you name it, it's gonna happen. So it's the warning right now. You got 10 seconds for the intro here to pause it, get rid of the kids, move to a different area of the house, whatever you wanna do. So, cue the intro. Kids gone? Okay, good. Let me bring you up to speed on what's happening. 2 days ago I was cutting, 3 days ago I was cutting now, and I got snowed out. Moisture went through the fucking roof. I had to stop. This truck, one trailer's full, this truck is just like 3/4 of the way full. But anyway, I fired this truck up when I was dumping the third load into the truck to air it up. It was running for 20 minutes to a half hour, something like that. And it didn't build over 50 PSI. I'm like, what the hell is going on with this thing? So I bumped the throttle up to 1200 RPMs. It built to about 50 or 60, 65 PSI on the primary tank, and then the secondary tank wasn't building over 50, and that's where it stayed. Okay, so I revved it up to 2,000 RPMs. It built pressure enough to where I could release the brakes, but I had to drive the thing home above 2,000 RPMs just to keep enough air pressure in the system for the brakes to release to get it back to the farm. I tore into the thing because I was like, it's got to be having an air leak. So I tore into the thing. And couldn't find any air leaks anywhere, couldn't hear any hissing, nothing. Replaced the governor on the air compressor, the unloader valves on the air compressor, still nothing, still same problem. We replaced the compressor, air compressor on it. Put it up there, putting a new air compressor on helped, but it still was not building pressure. So in the meantime, I had to remove this turbo pipe to get to the air compressor, and these two boots broke on me, so I had to get new boots and replace. I did find one air line that was leaking. I replaced that. Put the new air compressor on. There's an oil line that attaches to the compressor that goes into the motor. It's just like a return overflow deal. That was brittle and it cracked on me, so I had to replace that. And then yesterday, after I replaced all that, I was getting pissed. Couldn't figure it out. I revved this thing up to 2,000 RPMs, built the air pressure right up, and kind of left it at high idle so to keep the air pressure, and I crawled around underneath this fucking thing with a water bottle and soapy water, and I sprayed the shit out of this thing trying to find air leaks. I found the main air line coming off of the air compressor is steel, going all the way back to the back of the motor. From the back of the motor, it turns to a rubber braided hose that goes into the air dryer. That entire hose was seeping air. It wasn't just a pinhole, so that's why I couldn't hear no psst sound. It was like the whole hose was braided and the whole hose was dry rotted and cracked, and that was seeping air. So the whole hose was leaking. I pulled that fucking thing off. I got a new hose this morning, but in order to pull that son of a bitch off, I had to go in through the cab to get to it because it's on top of the transmission behind the motor. So I had to go into that dinky little fucking hole. This body had to go through that fucking hole to get to the damn hose, and then I had to crawl under the truck to fish it out under the frame, along the inside of the frame, which goes to this air dryer right here. So now that I got the new hose, I'm going to put it on and see if that fixes my problem, because if it doesn't fix the problem, I got to fucking find something else that's wrong with this piece of shit. This thing has just been one can of worms I've opened after another ever since I started this project. At any rate, so let's start putting that stupid thing on. And, by the way, right now I'm going to insert the clip I took with my phone of that hose bubbling, the whole hose bubbling soap. So here's the clip. All right, I crawled underneath the truck and I got the hose routed. It's not connected. So now I gotta deal with this fucking thing. So I'll put you guys down in the hole, I think, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Maybe. I'm gonna try this. All right, you guys are on an angle. I'm trying to get you to stay there. You're not staying very well. God damn it. Fucking piece of shit. The shit I do for fucking YouTube. Alright. So now I gotta connect this motherfucker right there. Come on. Get down there. I don't think it's on there. There it's going. Inch and a 16th. All right. Oh, fucker, cocksucker, get in there. I got metal digging into the side of my arm. There we go. So, I think that's tight. Now, I gotta get to the goddamn camera. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm under the truck now, and I've got it fastened to the frame like it's supposed to. You can see which line it is because it's the only line not covered in oil, grease, dirt, and fucking rust. I'm hoping this works. I need to snug up the fitting on the air dryer. Once that's snug up, then snugged up. Is that how you say that? Anyway, once I get that tightened up, then we can start this piece of shit and see if that fixed my problem. Because if it didn't, I'm gonna lose my shit. All right. That's tight. I still have to zip tie this stupid fucking line up, but I want to start this to see if this is the issue or not. Because if it's not the issue and I got to tear shit back apart, I don't want to put everything completely back together. You know what I mean? All right, let's start this. All right, let's see. man, it fucking worked. I haven't even taken the truck off of idle. And look. How fucking awesome is that? Now I can go unload these fucking beans after I put this back together and fucking cut today. This is awesome. You guys have no idea how happy this makes me. The whole truck is aired up and it's blown the air dryer off 3 times now at idle. That's awesome for this truck. And we are fucking off to the races. Woohoo! Now I can get some shit done. Alright, I'm hooked up to load number 2. I'm just waiting for the trailer to air up before I leave. But everything, knock on wood, is going smoothly, so there's got to be something that's going to fucking mess up today. But as soon as I dump this, I'm going straight out to the field and fire up the combine and start cutting. We are finally farming. Holy crap. I spent 4 hours emptying trucks, and here it is almost 3 o'clock right now. So hopefully I can get this field done and complete, and then I can get everything moved to the next field and start the next field. So we'll see. I'm gonna basically do what I can. That's where I'm at right now. So I was cutting along, engaging with my thoughts and talking to myself, and all of a sudden I wasn't paying attention. It started raining beans on me. Little full. Those are my first cab beans of the year. I'm kind of proud of that I've gone this far without getting cab beans. Now, I can't be the only damn farmer that has to deal with guide wires here. She's a close one. I'm trucking another load down right now. So, the field that we moved to next, I finished up that 60-acre chunk I was at. Then I did another field next to it, and then moved to a third field tonight. But the problem is it's on a busy road and I can't get a truck into that field, so we have to run the grain cart out on the road and dump into the truck. And when you start doing that at night on a busy road, people are just fucking idiots and they don't watch out for shit because everybody's in a big fucking hurry nowadays. So I felt it would be safer to just do it in the daylight tomorrow. So that's why I'm trucking this load down yet tonight. So hopefully there's no dew in the morning. If there's no dew in the morning, we can get up and rolling early and pound out a lot of acres tomorrow. That's what it looks like when they probe your load. They check moisture, test weight, form material, any splits. Any way to dock you is what they test you for. I have about 8 trucks in line in front of me, and there's probably 5 trucks behind me. Garbage. Everybody's running right now. I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now. Well, I didn't get as much done tonight as I wanted to get done, but such is life. I guess there's always tomorrow, right? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.